This is 7 National News, and in our top story, the UAE has immunized millions of Pakistani children with more than 44 million polio vaccines in the first 3 months of the year. The immunization program is part of the Emirates Polio campaign that was launched as part of the UAE Pakistan Assistance Program, or UAE PAP. A total of over 15 million polio vaccine doses were given to Pakistani children aged under 5 years in March in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Balochistan, Sindh and the tribal provinces. In February, children in these regions were given 15 million additional doses of the vaccine, while in January, just under 14 million doses were administered. The UAE PAP polio campaign consists of more than 10,000 teams using healthcare centres and mobile units for remote villages, refugee camps and border areas. According to the UAE PAP administration, the polio vaccination campaign is being carried out on schedule, with the 4th dose expected to be completed this month. The second phase of the Emirates polio campaign in Pakistan will target 17 million children in 53 areas, with around 51 million vaccination doses under the slogan, "A healthy and bright future for all." Abu Dhabi Police recorded more than 67,000 serious traffic offences in the first quarter of the year, including jumping the red lights and using mobile phones while driving. According to reports, the police said many of those offences caused serious accidents, which resulted in death and injuries on the Emirates roads. Most of the drivers fined for these offences were caught by police cameras at intersections and traffic patrols, with the police revealing that cameras installed at junctions can hunt motorists who jump the red lights or change lanes just before crossing the signal. The Abu Dhabi Police seized 6,468 driving licences from motorists committing grave offences on the roads after accumulating 24 black points in their traffic record, with figures showing that 430 drivers were fined for jumping the red lights, while there were 528 offences involving reckless driving and more than 17,000 seatbelt violations. The RTA has released the results of a study commissioned by Simon Kucher and partners that reveals that Dubai has outclassed 14 established global cities with its public transport system. The transit system in Dubai outshone its competition in terms of quality, durability, safety, speed, luxury, cleanliness and on-time journeys, with the city's mass transit systems also singled out for the availability of passenger information and modern technologies such as the smart apps. Commenting on the findings, His Excellency Matar At-Tahir, the chairman of the board and executive director of the RTA, stated that the massive investments injected by the Dubai government in transport infrastructure have proved both successful and effective, which is illustrated by the growth of public transport ridership in the Emirate. The study was conducted in August and September last year and covered the Dubai Metro, public buses and marine transit means. It showed that Dubai ranked first in the world for the frequency of airport connections, providing 20 journeys per hour on public transport serving its main airport. The city has also been ranked first in terms of the minimum fare for a one-way ticket, with the city of Zurich named the most expensive. Additionally, in terms of the cost of monthly fares, Dubai has ranked among the top 3 cities in the world, with London classified as the most expensive for monthly tickets. Finally, the study showed that public transport in Dubai and Zurich are the best worldwide in terms of cleanliness and associated facilities such as stations, stops and other infrastructural components. A logo used in restaurant menus to tell diners which are the healthiest meals could soon appear on supermarket packaging. In 2013, the Health Authority Abu Dhabi began its Wiqaya nutrition program, in which it encouraged restaurants to mark healthy meals on the menu with the logo. Meals that carry the symbol have to contain fewer than 750 calories and more than 100 grams of fruits or vegetables, with not more than 30% of its calories coming from fats and no more than 10% from saturated fat. According to local reports, so far 21 restaurants and cafes in Abu Dhabi have adopted the Wiqaya symbol. During a training session for food workers held to explain the importance for the scheme, Dr. Arwa Al-Mudwahi, a senior officer of public health at HAD, said that more restaurants would be encouraged to sign up and grocery stores would soon be involved. The Wiqaya nutrition program aims to help reduce diseases such as heart disorders, blood pressure, diabetes and cancer. And finally, in the bulletin, upscale American clothing brand and retailer Guess has launched its exclusive new collection of dresses at its spring-summer fashion show in Dubai on Saturday. The event showcased a dazzling blend of designs that feature rich and varied colors across all of its apparel, including a selection of summer floral dresses. Showcasing the clothing brand's new collection, the general manager of Guess MENA, Mark France, revealed that Dubai continues to be the focus in terms of the growth of the company. He added that this year its customers will have exclusive access to the company's key items across its latest clothing range. Also commenting on this year's collection, the head of buying, Perena Bal, said that fashion show is a great way to introduce its latest products to the market. And this year, the company is putting a lot of emphasis on colors, which includes purple, pastels and corals. Representatives of the clothing brand also added that they are planning to promote their latest Ramadan collection and long dresses later this year.
Guess is a lifestyle brand, so it's just not a particular segment that we are featuring on. We have everything for everybody. So for example, in traditional markets, our Ramadan collection does very well. Our long dresses do very well. Denim, which is a key for the brand, it sells extremely well for men's and for ladies in all the markets.
The UAE market is extremely important for us. We've had a huge focus this year in terms of where we put our stores, in terms of where the location should be. I think as a backdrop, when you think about the UAE, there are so many people who travel to and from, and UAE is particularly a bit of a stop drop for people to either have a holiday, so it's extremely important for us to have some fantastic stores. Earlier on this year, we opened our Dubai Mall flagship store, and also over the next 2 months, we have just recently opened Mall of Emirates, which is a key location here in Dubai. And also into next month, Dira City Centre. I mean, these are two of the key malls here in Dubai, and we have a huge presence there. So it's massively important to us.